I think it's a lot about the culture, obviously weighing options, just everything Greg had to say about the team. And I knew Ty and Dylan a bit, knew a couple other players on the team, and sort of things they said about the players in the room and the culture that they had a big impact on me coming here.
Coach talked about structure and how that's something that your game at Clarkson and versus here, their structure will allow you to kind of do more and be more open. Do you see that build a different structure here?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, just in practice, the types of things we're doing now with our systems, we're getting into the full swing of things. I think you kind of have a bit more freedom. We play a lot faster here. It's instead of sort of slowing it down and being patient, we want to hit them with speed and keep them on their heels rather than playing on ours. So it's been really nice adjusting to it, and I feel confident playing in this system.
Do you feel that fits your plays out pretty well?
Yeah, I would say definitely more comfortable in that sense, just from the way I play.
Are you trying to open up more of your offensive game this year?
Yeah, I think last year just had a bit of a off year, had minor surgery on my hand, and just sort of didn't really get back to where I was in my previous 2 seasons. So looking to make another big step this year and help us win and then have a big year.
Ty, how do you look at this team? Year last year where you were out for a little bit of the season, where you come back at the end, and then now you got a lot of talent around you. Probably still going to play with Dylan and Lucas. How do you look at this entire roster, especially?
Yeah, I think we're built somewhat similar, but I think we have more skill up front right now, and our depth in our D-core is there as well. So I think the depth and the skill has definitely increased from last year. And we had a great team last year, and we played really well all year long. We just had a couple overtime games. We didn't get those pairwise points, but I think with the added skill and the added depth this year, we should be able to be really successful.
How about for you guys? How do you view this opening series heading into the course, altitude-wise, and just the team you saw 2 years ago?
It's going to be a challenge. Obviously, we're not going to take them easy. Every game's going to be, like the Stanley Cup. So we're going into it prepared. We've been working hard off the ice, on the ice, doing systems. So, we take it game by game, and, we're ready for it. So we're excited.
Yeah, I mean, I've played 4 years now of college, and I don't think I've played one easy game. Every game is tough. Like, it's playoff hockey because we play so little games. So it doesn't matter who you're playing. Air Force is going to be strong. They're going to be tough to play against. So we have to be really prepared, and we have to play with intensity.
Yeah, kind of like they said, I've never played a game at altitude, so it'll be a bit of a change, but we're doing everything we can to prepare for that. And obviously with pairwise, every single game matters the same, so we're going to face it like any other opponent.
Is it tough to kind of go through a non-conference slate when everything debate about the conference schedule this year?
No. I mean, it's obviously we've been playing independent, so we're used to it. These are just games that, we got to take care of business, and like Beck said, every game counts. So we're going to go into this weekend, looking to get 2 wins, and starts with the first game.
Yeah, I think we have a lot of guys too now that have transferred here and played in conferences before, and you always start your season off with those out of conference games. So we have a lot of guys with that experience, and then for the guys that don't have that experience, they've been playing out of conference every year too. So I don't think it'll matter really much. Like, you just have to take every game and take every day one by one, and just make sure you come with intensity and you play hard. So I think we'll have that.
Yeah, and there's obviously tons of excitement about us going into the NCHC, but our coaches have been reiterating it that, hey, that's 8 games down the road. We got to take care of these first 8, and it starts on Friday.
What's kind of the structure of practice looks like? What have you guys been really kind of focusing on for to get yourself ready for this year?
Well, we started off a couple weeks ago with some line rush stuff. We started off with some in zone, like you learn your defensive structure, your forecheck, neutral zone, all that stuff. And then this week, in the last 2 weeks, we kind of ramped up special teams a lot, so penalty kill, power play. And we kind of are combining everything. And we've been doing a lot of scrimmages as well, trying to make sure we have everything dialed in the game setting. So yeah, that's kind of what we've been doing.
And for you on the forwards, what has been some of that new skill that's come in, whether it be the freshmen you call in or some of the transfers that is impressive?
All of them, really. Like you said, that line of Potter, Shim, and Kerwin, they've been really good. Obviously, they have a ton of skill, but they have speed and strength as well at the same time. And then we have some awesome freshmen that have come in too and looked really good in practice on the defensive side. And I'm just really excited to see them all in game.
Now look at the back end here for you guys time for something been established in the back end, but yourself joining some freshmen, what do you see out of the defense this year?
I think it's a good combination of offense and defense. I think every single guy on the D-core could be on the power play and penalty kill. We have a very versatile D-core and very deep, as Ty said. And I think it's just finding the right pairs that work well together and riding with those.
You guys have kind of tried to rebuild your special teams since last year with the departures of a lot of guys. How do you feel about the split power play and penalty kill and the both play?
I mean, I think we have enough guys, I think, that are coming back that can kind of take control and talk to other guys and make sure they know what works. Obviously, we had some success last year. Like you said, we lost a few guys. But yeah, I think it's just the guys that were on the power play last year, just make sure that we're communicating and making sure that we're running similar plays and we're trying to keep that same structure and that same setup that we had last year.
Yeah, I think Ty, Dylan, Silly, all the returners, they've done a great job sort of leading the way for a lot. There's a bunch of transfers and freshmen on the power play unit, so they've kind of led us in the right direction of what they did last year and what made them so successful.
Yeah, PK wise, we're sticking to the same habits as last year. We were really successful. Dana's done a really good job of, making sure that we know that we're relentless on every play. So, from forwards to defense, everyone, we're all bought in on the same, system, and we're ready.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing too is like for everybody that's transferred in and for the returners, like most guys here have played penalty kill and power play in their careers before, whether it was here or somewhere else. So they're usually comfortable in a few spots in the power play. So as long as they can come in and learn our systems, they should be comfortable out there.
Ethan, how is it going to hit you when you see your jersey with the captain seal on your chest and stepping out on that ice for the first time as a Sun Devil? Is that kind of hit you yet, or?
Honestly, don't look into it like that. We're one big team, so we all lead each other. It's just a letter on my, my shoulder, so I'm not going to look into that. Just focusing in on, winning the games and, having a good start.
Cool. Thanks, guys.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah.